here we have Real Madrid against Espanyol. I'm John Champion, and providing match analysis throughout the game, Jim Beglin. The lineups for today. So let's get down to business. Real Madrid against Espanyol. Javi Lopez. The break is on. Ramendi. Now Morata. Morata is looking to go straight through the middle. Nearly, but in football terms, nearly is nowhere.
Well, when it becomes that speculative, I think it requires something from the very top drawer, and you have to think a little bit more about that. In the end, he's just opted for raw power.
Shimao has got hold of a foul, a fairly easy decision for the referee. Casemiro. Plays it back to the keeper. Pedera. Shimao.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Now Morata pumps it upfield. Raul Rodriguez puts a stop to the attack. Pumps it upfield, and that's a foul. Casemiro. Morata. And that's come to nothing. Morata. No, possession lost. Moving forwards. An opportunity for Real Madrid. Looking to receive the ball, break could be on. Shimao. Looking for width. Fabio Coentrao with a great example of how to cover. Bale. No, that's not going anywhere. Raul Rodriguez. Salva Sevilla. Raul Rodriguez.
Yeah, the defence had him exactly where they wanted him there. Didn't even give him the space or the room to turn. And I think if they can keep him facing the other way, then his threat becomes a much lesser issue.
Dumps it long. Kedira. Raul Rodriguez. Salva Sevilla. He couldn't get it cleanly, and it's a foul. He'll be disappointed with that.
Well, that free kick looked too far out for a shot.
Well within his range. Real Madrid have scored. They've grabbed the opener. There's the benefit of pinpoint accuracy. They've got the opener in the early minutes. Raul Rodriguez. Slickly done that. Good opportunity for a cross here. Now seeking to get that ball in. And that's been intercepted. Javi Lopez. Fabio Coentrao goes after it. And suddenly the defence is on the back foot. Here's Morata. Surely he could put it away. And back in. A shot. Not on this occasion.
Well, he didn't really get hold of that one. It was a weak effort in the end.
A long ball forward. Here's Chamau. Long ball over the top. Well read by Sergio Ramos. Bale, who a few moments ago made his mark on this game.
He may have been caught offside, but Morata won't be deterred by that. He'll just keep trying until the flag stays down eventually, and that's the way he operates. He just plays on the shoulder of the last defender until he gets it right.
It's through. Opportunity maybe for a shot here. That's an admirable save.
And that's a really instinctive stop too. Great reflexes to make it happen. I thought he showed class there.
Rafael Varane plays it long. Morata. He has lunged in. Javi Lopez. Raul Rodriguez. Forward it goes. Bale. The forward push gains momentum. No, couldn't quite break through that. And that's been intercepted. Raul Rodriguez has it back now. Raul Rodriguez. Ramendi. Javi Lopez. Javi Lopez. Kedira. Casemiro knocks it forward. Challenge deemed unfair, foul given. Yep, referee's gone to his pocket, it's a yellow for a fairly careless challenge he didn't really have to make. Could have been another colour too. Certainly some sections of the crowd think red would have been more appropriate. Morata. A long ball forward. Shimao. And play switched right across. No way through there. He did well to get it. What next? And he's got quite a shot on him. He so nearly exploited that mistake.
Oh, he did really well to force the mistake by pressuring him like that. That's great grit for you.
Slickly done that. Nacho Fernandez knocks it forward. Kedira. Kedira going forward. Now maybe shooting opportunity. Cleared away from immediate danger. It's a threatening through ball. Crosses towards the centre. And he's there to clear it. Rafael Varane. Could it be a chance? A fine reaction save. Shoots. Here's Javi Lopez. He goes looking for his teammate. Kedira. Shimao. He moves in swiftly. Poor ball that's intercepted. He's trying his luck. Just off target.
Oh, listen, I think you can understand at times that the pace of the game pressures players into split-second decisions, and sometimes they just make the wrong one, and I think he would have been better placing that.
Rafael Varane plays it long. It's through. Now maybe shooting opportunity. They've scored. It's a 2-goal lead now. It just couldn't have been placed any better.
Well, for me, you can't fault the keeper there. The effort went in at the widest possible point off the upright. Nothing he could do.
Now it's 2-0.
Well, at 1-0 this game was very much in the balance, but at 2-0 they ought to be able to defend this lead from here.
He goes alone. Javier Lopez. Raul Rodriguez. Rafael Varane takes advantage of a poor pass. A chance to counter-attack here. Here's Morata. Salva Sevilla. Ida Ramendi. He's happy to try his luck. Fabio Coentrao is all over it. Slickly done that. Possibility here.
Well, for me, he had a very decent crack at it, but it has to be said that the odds on those from distance were never really that good, and you'd always favour the keeper in that instance.
Raul Rodriguez. Salva Sevilla. Ida Ramendi. Bale. Now Morata. Salva Sevilla. Ida Ramendi. Now Morata. On his own. Shimao. Rafael Varane has it back now. Knocks it long. Here's Morata. Intercepted. Could it be a chance? Play surges forward. Ida Ramendi. It's through. Shoots here. It's a fine save. Oh, that's a vital stop.
I thought he was magnificent then. He had no right to get anywhere near that. What a save.
Sergio Ramos is looking to drive one in, and that's gone straight to the keeper. Javier Lopez pumps it forward. No, that wasn't the best of passes. Casemiro makes a run through the middle. Raul Rodriguez. Salva Sevilla. He ran into trouble and the free kick's been given. He's got possession now, maybe a chance. Slickly done that. Keeper gets a hand on it. A fine stop by the keeper.
Well, the last line of defence came to the rescue when the lines in front weren't looking too clever. Good stop.
Pumps it upfield. Long ball forward. Ball stolen. Shimao. He plays it through. The keeper's got it. A timely intervention. Casemiro has a hold of him. Easy pickings, really. Real Madrid have got possession back. Thumps it long. Salva Sevilla. Casemiro. Raul Rodriguez has it back now. Long ball forward. Vital interception there. The forward push gains momentum. Now through to Morata. Here's a shot.
Look, he's not going to need an invitation to smash one from that sort of range, and I just think it's risky business for a team to just sit there and watch him pull the trigger like that. It could fly in the top corner.
Bale. Bale. He's going on his own. He got the man there. That's a free kick. Bale knocks it forward, and that won't be making it through. Real Madrid have got possession back. That wasn't the best of passes, really. And he's still going. Casemiro. And that's come to nothing. Real Madrid have possession again. On his own. Play surges forward. Sergio Ramos is the player to take it. Threatening through ball. Here's Shimao. 1 minute being shown on the board. He's going on his own. And there is half-time. 2 goals on the score sheet, and the advantage reads 2-0. The second half kicks off then. Casemiro. He goes alone. Whacks it. Oh, so close.
Well, when it becomes that speculative, I think it requires something from the very top drawer, and you have to think a little bit more about that. In the end, he's just opted for raw power.
Sergio Ramos plays it long. And a shot here. Well saved by the keeper.
Oh, he's done ever so well there. That's a wonderful, wonderful save.
Sergio Ramos has teed up this corner. Bale! Palmed away. Oh, well saved.
And that wasn't exactly a routine save. He still had an awful lot to do to keep that out. Superb.
Sergio Ramos will swing one in.
Well, there wasn't much of an appetite to close him down from that range then, but they're taking a bit of a risk because, you know, anybody is capable of a decent strike from there.
Oh, he wasn't taking any chances there. Nacho Fernandez. Shimao, exhibiting his defensive capabilities. We know all about him as an attacker, but there are two sides to his game.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Pumps it upfield. Raul Rodriguez. No, that wasn't the best of passes. Tries to slide it past the defence. Bale. Here's Morata. Strikes it. He misses. Only narrowly though.
Well, for me, he had a very decent crack at it, but it has to be said that the odds on those from distance were never really that good, and you'd always favour the keeper in that instance.
Fabio Coentrao is there to intercept. Bumps it long. Thumps it long, looking to play on the break. Nacho Fernandez cuts out what was really a sloppy pass. Khedira has it back now. An opportunity for Real Madrid. He's run into trouble. Casemiro, here's Morata. A long ball forward. Shimao has got it. Real Madrid with a really lucky escape. Khedira. And suddenly the defence is on the back foot. He desperately needs some support. He got a good hold of that.
That was poor, and he knows he can do an awful lot better.
And the goalkeeper well placed to take the cross. Pumps it upfield. Salva Sevilla. Going forward. He ran into trouble and the free kick's been given. Salva Sevilla. A chance to counter-attack here. Casemiro knocks it forward. Raul Rodriguez has it back now. Long ball forward. Oh, and he's blasted it! Khedira. Real Madrid have possession again. Looking to carve open the defence. Real Madrid have got possession back. Ramendi. Raul Rodriguez is in position to intercept. A foul, a fairly easy decision for the referee. Poor ball that's intercepted. Shimao. Pedera has it back now. The break is on. Hits the ball. And he crosses in, and he's done well to get his head on that. That won't worry the keeper. Thumps it long. Shoots here. Really good try, but no goal.
Oh, listen, I think you can understand at times that the pace of the game pressures players into split-second decisions, and sometimes they just make the wrong one, and I think he would have been better placing that.
Shimao has got it. Opportunity maybe for a shot here. Oh, that's delightful. Sergio Ramos plays it long. Okay, surges forward. Thumps it long. Now a chance for Morata. Driven in. He's not taking any risks there. Shimao. Slickly done that. He tried going it alone, but without success. It wasn't the best of passes, really. Shimao. Casemiro moving forwards. Thou shalt not pass seems to be the message. Fabio Coentrao makes the interception. Raul Rodriguez makes the interception. Javier Lopez. Salva Sevilla. Going forward, a long ball into space. He's been dispossessed. A shot! Casemiro. And suddenly the defence is on the back foot. Well within his range. It's been kept in play. Goes for a header.
Well, when he struck that, he must have thought it was going in. Such are the margins of success and failure in this game. That was so close.
Hits it long. Here's Morata. He decides to shoot. Sergio Ramos will drive this corner in. that's a foul. No, that's not going anywhere. Feeds a long ball into space. Well read by Sergio Ramos. Javier Lopez. Nacho Fernandez cuts out what was really a sloppy pass. No way through there. A really impressive run through. He wants to get a cross in from here. Rafael Varane knocks it forward. He goes alone. Opportunity for a goal. Oh, well saved.
And that's a really instinctive stop too. Great reflexes to make it happen. I thought he showed class there.
Some hopeful faces waiting in the middle. Oh, lovely feet. It's out of play for a throw. Sergio Garcia. Fabio Coentrao, quickly closed down. Fabio Coentrao. Moving forwards. Surely a goal. Another one. They lead by 3, and that may just about be that. It was all down to the control.
When you can produce a first touch that is as good as that, you're on a winner. And it was all done with consummate ease. That's just lovely to watch. A beautiful flow.
So it's 3-0 now. Thumps it long. Ramendi, a timely intervention. Real Madrid have possession again. Here's Morata on his own. Morata is charging through the centre. And they escape imminent danger. Clock showing 75 minutes. Raul Rodriguez. They hit it long now. Rafael Varane is in position to intercept. And that's been intercepted. Real Madrid have got possession back. It's an opportunity. Oh, yet another goal. This game has already ceased to be a contest. surely they're well and truly out of sight now. Looking to receive the ball, break could be on. Now Javi Lopez. Fabio Coentrao plays it long. Looking to cut inside. Here's a chance to get a cross in. Hits it. There it is. Riveting, ruthless, relentless. What are your thoughts on the goal, Jim Beglin?
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
What a way to complete a hat-trick.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display, what a player.
They have this game in their hands now. Raul Rodriguez. He's going on his own. The ball played into the box, but met by no one in the end.
Well, he rushed into that and didn't give anyone a chance to get on the end of it.
Possibility for a shot. Really well saved that.
He just didn't get any power behind that one, and it didn't even threaten at all.
Plenty of options. Who's he looking to pick out? Bale. He moves in swiftly. Easy pickings, really. He's looking to play it into the channel. The idea was good, but the pass needed to be better.
By taking that route into a central position, he made it easier for the defence.
Real Madrid have possession again. The forward push gains momentum. Ramendi. Javi Lopez. Morata.
That's just great pace to get back in position from Morata.
Javi Lopez. A long ball forward. Now Morata. Gets the ball in a nice position. Hits it! And a goal! They're well clear now. It's just a question of how many more. Sweet header, expertly dispatched.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
A brace of goals for him now. Bale. Ball stolen. He drives it! Couldn't make the most of the chance. Pumps it upfield. Here's Morata. Javi Lopez has it back now. Here's Sergio Garcia. Bale. Oh, he's having a go! Javi Lopez. Full-time whistle within sight. Wins the ball. And the ball back to the goalkeeper. Sergio Garcia. Khedira. Here's Morata. Javi Lopez has it back now. A chance to counter-attack here. Break is on. Pumps it upfield. Opportunity maybe for a shot here. Morata. Looking for some support. Play surges forward. The forward push gains momentum. And that's gone over. Here's Sergio Garcia. One last chance, perhaps. That's not going to make it through. And that's been intercepted. Long ball over the top. And they've won themselves a free kick, which could turn out to be the last kick of the game. So, another opportunity from a set piece. No, it's too high. There it is, the final whistle. Well, today the team certainly showed the opposition what they're made of. They ran out comfortable winners in the end.
Look, that's what supporters love to see. Tremendous will and spirit, crunching tackles and a real desire to attack. Nobody can feel let down by that.
Thank you, Jim, for joining me this afternoon. That is all we have time for.
ya te veremos.